Hello friends, welcome back to another Hometopia speed build. This time we're working on a vintage theme, a little different from our other videos. And the work order for this one was we were going to renovate two different rooms, a bathroom and a home office. And right now we're working on the bathroom. I don't normally go towards the whole vintage look with antique furniture and things like that. That's not really my personal aesthetic. So this was a little bit of a challenge for me. And the slate blue, teal blue kind of creeps in there. I don't know how vintage that is, but I was like, I really like this wall tiling. I'm going to go with it. As you see there on the left-hand side where the tasks are, there are certain items you have to use and certain numbers of those items you have to use. And, you want to stay within the theme. You get points deducted if you put too many items that aren't part of the theme or that don't match what the client is asking for. If they say they want a very minimalist look, you better put the bare minimum of things in the room or they're going to give you, deduct points for it. If you duplicate an item, you get points off for it. I find that frustrating because for me, I like things to look symmetrical. You guys who longtime fans of the channel know that's kind of my thing. And so when I'm doing like an entertainment center and I use the two similar bookcases with like a lower bookcase and put the TV in the middle, I get points off for using two of the same bookcase. And it's also kind of frustrating because they don't offer a whole bunch of different types of bookcases, and so what might qualify, you may have to double up. So there's some give and take there, and I think that's some things that they're still going to have to work on, some kinks that they're going to have to iron out, because I find that that's kind of annoying, that I can't use duplicates of things. I mean, obviously, if I had like 10 of something in a room, that would probably not be a good idea. But yeah, for overall, I do wish that I could use the duplicate of something. But anyway, here's the bathroom in its completed form, with all the vintage items. I do actually like it. I would actually have that bathroom in my house. So now we're on to the office space. It was a huge room. I think this is the biggest room I've ever had to work with so far as I've started over from the playtest. And this was a bit of a challenge because bigger spaces tend to kind of trip me up. I'm more of a minimalist. I like less things in a room. And when there's a big room, I feel the need to fill them with things. So yeah, this was a little bit different. I put down actual vintage carpeting and I was like, nope, can't do it. We're going to go more antique-y in this look. And it may be kind of hard to see on your screen, but there in the user menu, there's different types of furniture and it has labelings. Some are labeled modern, some are labeled traditional, some are labeled vintage, some are Scandinavian. That's your IKEA. This is the bookcase thing I was talking about. I was having so many issues, and I think this is a bug in the game that I need to report, that those large Victorian bookcases were not counting as bookcases, and I needed to have 4 of them in this room. And so I was getting a little annoyed because I was like, I don't want to get too many points deducted by having duplicates, and yet it was only letting me count this one particular bookcase as a bookcase. So yeah, that was a little frustrating. I've gone in and like matched the wood, probably a little too matchy in antique houses and antique designs. Not everything is going to match very well. But old habits die hard, and that tends to be my thing. Again, I like to fill the bookcases up with stuff, but if you use too much of the same thing, you do get points off. I'm just trying to get to the point where I can buy land and build my own house, and then it won't matter. I can use all of the same thing if I want to. So you do these little jobs, you earn money, you earn a reputation. The better your reputation, the better jobs you get, and the more complicated jobs you get, and the more money you make. So there's a bit of a theme here. Stuff that you have to do in order to a game that you're kind of playing in order to level up. So it's not just about decorating, although I do think that's a big part of it. And I've enjoyed it. It's very calm and chill. It definitely works great for my brain. It may not be other people's thing, but I would definitely say if you love decorating, this is definitely got a lot of potential for that. So yeah, this is the vintage home office. What do you guys think? Final walkthrough right now, kind of panning around, trying to give you guys a full look. It is still kind of empty. I'm not gonna lie, but I was running out of money. My budget was like tight. So there you go. Well, guys, that's gonna wrap us up. I hope you have a great day. As always, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and I'll catch you in the next one.